Hey guys, this is Ranchin here, bringing you another StarCraft commentary. We are back in the MSL! We are back in the MSL, Avalon MSL, round of 32. This is Ranchin talking to you guys. I will be your host, your guide, your prophet, your irritating little brother. Hell, I will be the weird-looking old guy that sits in the corner, drinks Irish coffee, smokes weird little cigars that smell like honey, and mumbles to himself. I will be all those things combined to you today, and we start off right off the bat. Group A, Luxury, Hwasin, Haya effort. Luxury against Hwasin. Starting off 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, yes, we are back. Avalon MSL. This is going to be Heartbreak Ridge. Luxury, 9 o'clock, brown zerg, which means we're going to have Hwasin as the... Give me color. Give me a color. Give me a color. Come on. White Terran. There we go. Holy crap, I'm excited. Luxury, defending champion of the MSL, playing up against Hwasin, who last season really put up a great performance in the round of 32, beating Jaedong as well as Flash. Surprising, well, me definitely. And honestly, I think most people. Basically, Hwasin was the reason that we could not see both Flash and Jaedong in the round of 16. Hwasin was the reason for that. And I bet in part Luxury rode on that. Luxury were also happy that Lita defeated Flash, did not have to face Flash in the round of 8. He, of course, could have beaten Flash too, I believe, but he, I think, had a slightly easier time against Lita. But, hey, I'm not going to knock him. Luxury doing a great job. He's going to have a hard as hell time defending his title, I got to say, because the way the groups are stacked up, I got to say he's going to have a very hard time. Hwasin, the red sniper, a TVZ specialist always, a traditionalist in TVZ, always a player who prefers the usual Medic Marines, the old style of play, and I just really look forward to seeing what kind of stuff he's going to show us today. Starting off with the barracks. Pretty standard stuff so far. There's, of course, Heartbreak Ridge, sorry there. Just long distance between the map, between the players. Two-player map, just very standard stuff. Let's see. Luxury apparently going for a 12 hatchery, so he's going to play rather economically. Yes, 12 hatchery coming up, so he's going to trust on some economics, sending out a drone scout apparently. Overlord, of course, takes a very, very long time to get across the field, so sending in a drone scout is a good idea. Also, just in case you're going to scout for cheese, very rather early refiner coming in for Hwasin just before the barracks comes down, so apparently he's going to go for mech, actually. We're going to see whether this pays him off. I got to say that Hwasin has played always very well in Medic Marine, despite the fact that lately you've seen a lot of guys play mech. I gotta say, Hwasin has always been one of the guys, alongside Firebat Hero, who has really held down as the better TVZ's players. Now, Drone Scout coming in for Luxury is gonna spot that, is gonna spot the factory coming down, he's gonna try to start harassing it, and Hwasin's definitely gonna, yeah, there we go, pulling an SCV off the line to start attacking that one unit there at the top. Luxury also has his spawning pool, I think, over halfway done at this point, so he's gonna have Zerglings out, and there's gonna be no aggressive play against him there. First Marine now out for Hwasin. I think actually Hwasin, having gone for the mech, it's going to be a little while before he can start harassing that. I think Luxury's going to have enough time to put down a second colony at his natural expansion before the first vulture comes out and gets across the field to start attacking, because Luxury has him read perfectly. I haven't seen an SCV scout from Hwasin yet. Maybe I've just missed him. One Marine coming up for him at the upper right, probably scouting just in case there's something they're going to try to mine out the minerals in a spot that's not happening, so he's going to send the Marine back, seeing that Luxury's not going to do for something funky. Apparently not himself thinking of doing that. Putting down a third hatchery, so Luxury is going to do his usual 3-hatch builds, 2-base 3-hatch builds. He really was doing that, putting down the natural expansion, putting up another hatchery to help him out. Now just getting his initial extractor. Going to see whether he puts down his fire after the lair. He gets an expansion. On the opposite side, we're actually going to see Hwasin going to float up his barracks to a slightly more like a blocking position, in fact. Getting his first vulture out now, going to go out and start harassing. Adding a machine shop, probably going to get mines or maybe even get tanks. Also actually going to try to equalize the economic position. We're going to look at a poll there, and looking at polls, apparently more people think that Hwasin's going to take this. 61% of viewers or fans think that Hwasin will take this. 39 think that Luxury will. Hwasin, of course, always having been a very, very solid TVZ player. Oh, an SCV alongside a Vulture. Actually, instead of going for the next expansion, I'm going to try to get through the mineral lines. There's an Overlord there ready to spot it. I honestly believe, I think Hwasin should have... Oh, he's actually just going to sneak the Vulture through the mineral. Not going to mine it out very quickly. Doing a great job trying to get around the second... There's two Zerglings there to meet him, but I think his Vulture micro is definitely good enough to meet this. Yeah, takes a little bit of damage, has 60 out of 80 health points left, but I think that's going to be enough for him to get through. One hit from the Sunken, jumps up, oh no! Didn't quite micro it too well. Got with the Vulture stuck a little bit. Should have actually been able to get him through with before the Sunken got the second hit in, but that's what are you going to do? Didn't even get it into Scout. Setting the second Vulture, I'm going to see if he tries to do another thing. Putting out a second factory, also has a machine shop spinning, also adding in an armory. So he might actually be going for a starport here soon. Or rather Goliath. No, I'm not seeing a starport soon. They're probably going for Goliath just in case there are going to be some Mutalisks coming his way. Actually, Hydra is now out in the field, going to push away and definitely make sure those Vultures are not going to be coming in to do any more harassment. 2 Vultures now on the field for Hwasin, probably not going to fight off. Waiting for mines, most likely. Mines will pretty much crush those Hydras in one hit, no problem. Spire now coming in for Luxury at the natural expansion. Probably hiding it there. Fighting it rather long, so scans could actually fail to hit it. Mines going down. No Vulture going off. Ooh, one Hydra escapes. One Hydra gets hit. Now we're going to see something about player below there. And the about player is in English, but the rest is in Korean, so I have no idea what they actually talk about. Armory now up for Hwasin. Has 3 Vultures at this point right now, planting mines on ramps, basically just to prevent movement. At this point, Luxury probably still does not have his Overlord speed upgrade, so Luxury's trusting in that fact to just move mines around and prevent Luxury from moving around. He really needs to get his Academy up soon so he can get some scans, because I don't think he's spotted that Spire yet. Luxury, of course, having very, very good Mutalisk micro, being one of the overall better players. I think the fact that he won the friggin' MSL last season definitely testifies to the fact that he has to have some pretty damn good micromanagement. Engineering Bay just now coming up. Probably not too late. No, Spire just now coming up, but I think Hwasin should have enough time to put down his turrets. Has that armory. I haven't seen any Goliaths from him yet. Haven't even seen any tanks from him yet. Just going rather Vulture heavy at this point. Spire, almost, yeah, there we go. Just now comes up, so we've seen 6 larvae saved up, 3 instantly being popped in Mutalisks. Yeah, 6 being popped in Mutalisks, and now the third hatch also now being popped in Mutalisks, so he saved several, like 600 minerals to get some Mutalisks. They're going to be like a 6 to 7 Mutalisk in one single grouping, just ready to go. 3 Goliaths out on the field for Hwasin. I assume he's building more, adding turrets inside of that expansion. I find the way that the main, I meant the main. I find that the way the main is built, the way it's positioned, it's actually fairly easy to build a large air turret line around it and defend. A couple of drones even coming up, most likely to put down yet another expansion. Great Vulture micro, yes, he does get both drones, so he's gonna, and the mine going up, no, being microed against. Luxury managing to micro against the one bind, but both drones not being killed that were going off, so that means the natural expansion is going to be delayed a little bit, and it's just going to be put down now. Mutalisk out in the field, going to take out that one mine that was preventing a building from coming up. Overlord going to be killed by Goliath there. They have Charon boosters at this point, so they are going to be able to fire distance. Some turrets coming up, some Goliaths in the main, some Goliaths at the natural, so Hwasin just going to stick to a ground build, has several Goliaths and a bunch of Vultures also, adding 2 more factories. He's going very mech heavy. One engineer by flying around, being shot a few times. A Mutalisk part in there. And, oh, mine going off, hitting at 2 to 3 Hydras, damaging even more. Some great mines going off that I think Hwasin actually snuck a Vulture through there. Yeah, he did. Is going to get it killed, but still managed to plant some mines. Another Vulture there getting killed by some Mutalisk, but still, great job overall by Hwasin, just putting forces all around to try to harass another mine, but now Overlord's some on the field, still not speed upgraded, so those mines are still going to be an important factor. Turrets still being added in everywhere by Hwasin. He's still just producing Vultures at this point. Some are going to be getting caught because they don't have speed, actually, so he's producing mostly Goliaths.